the first instalment of a new series I'm going to do on my channel called Day Session Diaries. Each month I'm going to go to different dating waters, mostly around the northwest, maybe a bit further afield. In the videos, show you what bait I'm using, what rigs I'm using. This particular venue, I'm at Cudmore Fisheries, Butts on George's Lake, is a runs water. It's been difficult on my syndicate conditions. I've done well. It's been a long winter, successful one, but it's been long, so I'm travelling light. Most importantly, I'm going to enjoy myself. Coming up in this video, I've also got my top 3 weirdest people I've seen recently while driving the bus. Stay tuned, because all that's coming up. Well, welcome to the video this time. I've started off the back of the wind because the wind's quite nippy. In fact, actually, well, it's going to be cold if you lick your finger, isn't it? It's not as cold as it was when I first got here this morning. It's freezing. Anyway, I started down one end of the lake. It's off the back of the wind. It's like a little bait. It's all sheltered. There's snags at the end of it. Fishing 2 rods, because that's the rules. Barbel sucks. I'll show you rigs and bait after. Bait I'm not using a lot, but I brought some of the Parker's bait gear with me again. I put a little bit, a handful maybe, spread along the snags down to my left. So I'm actually using, I've got a set of Mark 1 dwarves, Nash dwarf rods when they first brought them out, and 3.5 test curve, 9 foot. And they were my sons. I've got some little Shimano bait runners there, pretty smart actually. I'm using that, travelling light. I've set my alarm for 10 o'clock. It's now probably about 8 o'clock. To see, I'm fishing for liners basically, light bobbins. I'm fishing not tight, but sort of between tight and semi-slack, I'd say, I reckon. So I've not had a beat yet. If I'd not had a beat by 10 o'clock, I'd assume, you know, it's a runs water this. Carp between 10 and 20 pound, it says. So I reckon really, if there was fish down here, should really be getting the odd liner. I would have thought, you know, the lines are spread pretty much across the swim. So I spoke to the bloke who opened the fisher, who opened up. He said they follow the wind usually, but it's nippy in it, so they might be sheltered down this end. So I've started here, I've set the easy shelter up. I didn't really want to, but I can feel it a little bit now. It's threatening rain. I'm in 2 minds whether to sit here and just wait it out, relax, just chill out and enjoy myself, or I'll end up moving. But a little part of me's thinking just stay here and chill out, do you know what I mean? But I want to catch a fish, that's the whole point, isn't it? So here's my rig. Trimmed down mainline cell dumbbell, half a 12mm popper I've made myself. That'll sit like a waft of that. 6 inches ish, 5.5, 6 inches maybe, if it'll focus, of coated braid. Second rig, same setup, same hook, size 4 barbless. That is a wafter. I'm absolutely leathered in, it'll focus. Isotonic goo, and I'm using fluorocarbon anti-tangle sleeve there. Nothing revolutionary. With the fluorocarbon on the stiff air, the bait sort of doesn't hover above the hook, it sort of just sits next to it, but it'll waft up. It'll waft up. The other one, that'll just hover nicely above the hook, that hook flat, bait wafting above it. Now, all I've done with that to add a bit of attraction is add a PVA little mesh bag, and it's got a bit of boilie crumb, a couple of little 10 millers, maybe one or 2 little 10mm boilies, and some of the Nash Citrus fizzing stick mix. I can't remember what it was called. I was going to say hook mix, fizzing stick mix. And they'd both been dipped in liquids then before I've cast them out. So yeah, no liners still, unfortunately, but you know what can you do? Yeah, so I've got, what time are we on? I've got a phone somewhere. It's only 20 past 8, hour and a half, nothing happening. I'll have a mooch up the other end of Beckford and try up there maybe. Here's the lead arrangement I'm using. Got some tungsten tubing down here. I've got one of them new Ridge Monkey lead clips, not ejecting the lead. This is the open water rod, Fox lead, 3 ounce. Bit hefty for an underarm chuck, but big lead. Nails them, done it, so they say. I've got that's the rig I shown before. That's one of the forward carb ones I just brought in now. Yeah, so yeah, look alright. The Ridge Monkey one's a bit weird, bit of a weird leg clip, but I can see it took me a few minutes to work out how to use it. So you just turn it round, you pull. That's to show you if I can get it off. What you do? Got that little stem at the bottom there. The lead goes onto that, as you can see. And all you do, you turn it round, turn that round like that, and then there's a groove there, like a little slot, which allows the little stem to break away, and then the lead will come off, you see. But when you turn it the other way around, there's like a hole there where you put the stem in, so the lead can't come off. Yeah, that's my lead arrangement. That's what's not caught me anything. Yeah, the geese and all. Sure, they're following me. They're all like a Royal Rumble. There's that one goose that's getting done in, and they're all just doing it in. So I'm thinking, wonder what it's done. I always think that, like, you see coots fighting. I wonder what that animal's done to the others. So I'm thinking that goose must be a pedo. It's got to be. It's got to be. What other reason would all the other geese turn on it for? It's got to be. I reckon it's tried to abuse another goose's egg in the nest. They've seen it and they've chased it off. Calm down a bit now. Yeah, the old pedo goose. Old Goosey Savile. Goosey Savile. Yeah. Brewington. Oh yeah. That's nice. That is a nice brew. Yeah, so what was it? Three weirdest people I've seen. They're making me laugh just thinking about them. Right, number one, this is another driver. This is mad, this, right? I'm in Oldham, 76. I think it's called King Street. And different depot, they do, I think it's a 183. I think they do another bus to Oldham anyway. So, traffic sort of, you know, passing each other in the queue, in the traffic. So, you know, customary, give the driver a wave. And, you know, give them a nod or whatever. Thumbs up, mate. Usually do that. So, doing it to Hillbilly Tenby soon. He's got a job with me. The Hillbilly Tenby driving the buses. Yeah. So anyway, see this driver, African bloke, and I'm looking. I got closer. I'm not having a go at people. It's not people's fault. This. It's not his fault. I'm not having a go at him. I'm just telling you what I saw and what I thought. Like, looking at it, obviously you can only see one side. So one of his eyes pointing like nearly out the side of his head. So it must have one of them roving eyes. Just an eye that does what it wants. So anyway, I thought he might even see me. Thumb up. So puts his thumb up. But then he looks at me like that, sideways as we're going past. And his other eyes the other way. But both pointing outwards. I'm not having a go at him. It's not his fault, is it? But he just, first thing I thought was, he looks like a Minecraft animal. Then I thought, how does he see? Because I don't know what the score is with that. I mean, do you see where your pupil points? I don't know. So, and then I thought, it's like a carp. No way. So, christened him the Mine Carp. Cross between the Minecraft animal and a carp. Second one. This was the most recent one. Bloke gets on the bus, old bloke, looks like got a proper bad widow's peak, like black crew cut, looks like the Count Dracula off Sesame Street, right? And then I thought it looks like Frank Sidebottom actually as well a bit. So gets on, he's just like that. He just goes at me. So just head down. Fuck, God, Jesus. So waved him on. I'm not entertaining that. No way, not having any of that, so just sit down. So anyway, comes to the front, 10-15 minutes later, thought he's either handicapped or he's pissed, he's drunk. And he's just like, making loads of mad noises, something like that, mate, like that, looking at him. And so I just ignored him. What's he with a thought? I can't even understand what he's saying. So, but he's pressed the bell though, this bloke. So, stop, open the doors. And what did he say? He said something like, I was only asking you. I thought, not even said anything to you. So anyway, he's got off, he stood there, so I've looked at him for a few seconds, pressed to shut the doors, and he's gone, whoa, I want to get back on, I want to get back on, like that. He just gets on again like that. Fucking like, oh, sorry for swearing, it's like struggles to the back of the bus. And he got off further down, just didn't say anything. I thought, oh, fucking hell. Yeah, so I called him, count side bottom head. And then the third one, Curry Mile, I don't know, it's well known in Manchester anyway, it's famous, it's Rush Hole, just near Manchester Universities. Nightmare to drive through, absolute nightmare, honestly. So driving through, always stuck in traffic there. Minding my own business, waiting, you know, bumper to bumper as it is. Absolute mayhem through that street and that Curry Mile. Anyway, so I'm glancing about as you do, and I see this girl, student age, right, dress on, army boots. So I'm looking, she's just like, I want to say walking, but she's more charging like that. You know, I've not seen many people walk with such purpose as this girl, but thinking, who does she remind me of? And she's got long straight hair, but her head was just like a big boulder. And I'm looking and I'm thinking, she looks like Andre the Giant, the wrestler. I watched the documentary on him, really good about his life and how he died and all that. And she just looked like him, but like with that singer Meatloaf, like his hair. So this bird's like that charging down this street like that. A mate's chasing her, well, I think it was a mate. She must have been out of biscuits or something. No, biggish girl, not having a go at her, just saying what I saw. Just like that, charging like that. She just looked dead angry. But I thought, no way, and I'm thinking, but it took me a while to twig who she looked like, so I christened her Andre the Meatloaf. Could have gone either way. Meatloaf the Giant, Andre the Meatloaf. I like the Andre the Meatloaf one. Yeah, so they're three of the weirdest sort of strangest people I've seen. The mine Carp, Andre the Meatloaf, and Count Side Bottom Head. Right, it's a little bit of a break in the rain, sort of. So I've just done one rod on a solid bag. This one's going out. This has got a lot of smart liquid in it. Just repositioning them, just been casting regular. So that one's over that way. So this one can go, I don't know, I have not tried. Not tried halfway out, a bit to the left. Try that. Towards the island. There you go. Couldn't really find much out on the Cudmore website. I don't know anyone who's fished here. So I'm just like, I don't know, I've just come in blind. Spoke to the guy who opened the gate, he just said they usually follow the wind. But because it's cold, they might be off the back of it. So I spent 2.5 hours off the back of the wind with not a beep. I've had a few beeps up here, but nothing sort of, well, nothing. I've not caught any fish. I've not seen any fish. There we go, that's the one. Yeah, so not caught any fish. Not seen any fish. Yeah, the last roll of the dice. Oh, there's a beep. Could be the line settling. It is near them reeds actually. Yeah, so on the last roll of the solid bag. On my third swim now. Covered in mud. Rod's that post there. I've got one about 4 or 5 foot to the left of that. And one's just out in open water. Right, unfortunately, that's the end of the session. No fish. I'm muddy, I'm wet, all my gear's soaked. Boots are shocking. Yeah, no fish. Not seen a fish all day. Nothing. Not a bubble, not a tail, nose, anything. Just to rub it salt into the wound, as they say. So my time's nearly up now. I just started getting a few knocks on one of the rods where I've been fishing in the deeper water, but It's funny in a minute. Oh, excuse me, it's done me in this cold. This wind. Yeah, you know, did all I can. You know, moved twice, both in the rain and the mud. I refused to drive home, knowing I could have done more. Oh, see me. That cold, I can't even talk proper now. My face, that wind's proper got me. Yeah, so not a good start to the old day ticket series, is it? The day session videos are blank, but it is freezing. It's cold. You know, the water's, it's not freezing, frozen. The water's still cold, really cold. There's two lads setting up the bivvies on the muddy bank up there. I thought it braver than I am, definitely. Yeah, so that's it, innit? That's the George's Lake. Sign's over there. Yeah, George's Lake. There's what I think of your day session. Right, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Carp and I go out.